Good morning, everybody. It's 9 o'clock, and 9 o'clock is with me, Father Warner. Today, we celebrate the feast of St. Luke, our evangelist, one of the four evangelists Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Luke is one of the three synoptic gospels that we have, and Luke is also today considered the patron of doctors, and he is also the patron of the arts. So, I want to wish all our doctors straight away a very happy feast, all the medical staff a very happy feast, especially for all that you've done for us during these COVID days. And to all the artists in the world, happy feast to you too. Now, St. Luke, whose feast we celebrate today, was really a companion of St. Paul, and he was also the one who worked with St. Paul. He was a fellow worker. The very word Luke, his name, means the bringer of light. We find three scriptural references to St. Luke in the letters of St. Paul, and from them we can safely conclude that Luke was a particularly intimate and a very faithful companion of St. Paul. Now, besides writing the Gospel, St. Luke is also the author of the Acts of the Apostles. The Acts of the Apostles covers a period stretching from roughly around 33 AD or Anno Domini, in the year of the Lord, from 33 AD to about 60 AD, and together with the Gospel, Luke is responsible for penning down 38,000 words, or almost 24% of the whole of the New Testament. Because if you take the Gospel of Luke and you take the Acts together, that's a very large section of the New Testament. St. Luke also had another job. He was the beloved physician. He was a medical practitioner, and that is why he is the patron of doctors, among other things. Luke is also the patron of artists. According to tradition, he was an artist as well as a man of letters, and with a soul alive to all the most delicate inspirations, he consecrated his pencil to the holiest use and handed down to us the features of the Mother of God. It was an illustration worthy of the Gospel, which relates to the divine infancy, and it won for the artist a new title to the gratitude of those who never saw Jesus and Mary in the flesh. Hence, St. Luke is the patron of Christian art. I've taken this explanation really as an excerpt from the liturgical year. Now, St. Luke came from the large metropolitan city of Antioch, a part of today what we would call modern day Turkey. By birth, St. Luke was a non-Jew, he was a Gentile. One of the reasons this is asserted is that St. Paul's letter to the Colossians, he is mentioned separately from those of the circumcision, those of the circumcision being obviously the Jews. In Luke's lifetime, his native city emerged as an important center of early Christianity. During the future saint's early years, the city port had already become a cultural center renowned for arts and sciences. After the martyrdom of St. Paul in the year 67, St. Luke is said to have preached elsewhere throughout the Mediterranean and possibly died also as a martyr. According to St. Jerome, St. Luke died in Achaia in Greece at the ripe old age of 84. I dedicate today this little teaching to the many doctors in my life. I'd like to also begin first of all with the doctors who have been treating my father recently, and I want to thank in a very special way Dr. Ashwin D'Souza, Dr. Luzito. I want to also remember the other doctors, and I hope I get all of them: Dr. Russell Pinto, Dr. Robin Pinto, in Maladies, Dr. Alan Alapat, Dr. Mavis Falero in Goa, Dr. Bharat Mamania, who helped so many of our parishioners in St. Jude, also Dr. Agarwal, the eye doctor, and thank also the late Dr. Sam Batliwala, who was our childhood physician, and the late Dr. Charmaine D'Souza. I also want to thank Vinay and Rashmi Pinto, who have made God's mercy so visible by providing medical help for the poor in Maladies for so many years. May God bless you all.